It's easy to say that you've been healed when you're not exposed to the thing that hurt you in the first place. But what happens when those triggers of the past now come into your present? What happens when people start poking at that fear of rejection, that fear of abandonment, and all those feelings come back up again and you feel like you're right where you started? It's because you slapped a band-aid on something that was bleeding and called it a day. But God isn't interested in doing that with you. He's interested in healing you completely. The Bible says that the healing he gives is whole. Look at the man at the tank of Bethesda, the paralyzed man. He sat there and he said, Lord, I've been waiting, but every time I start going there, somebody goes and goes before me. And Jesus looked at him and he was just like, do you want to be healed? And the man said yes. The man that had been waiting 38 years was healed. He was able to walk, pick up his mat, and leave. A man that was waiting 38 years. And here we are, and we're not willing to wait and work with God to be healed. Because it's not just like a magic wand and it's like, oh, you're healed. No, there's a process. But so many of us don't want to undergo that process because God is going to be poking at those wounds, the fear of rejection, the fear, until you learn. Until the trigger doesn't trigger you anymore. Healing isn't about forgetting the past. It's about looking at the past and no longer having the same reaction to things that you would have reacted to. That is healing. That's the type of healing. That's the type of peace that Jesus gives you.